baby, we back.
We back. Let's do this. Here we go, everybody. Hi there. Welcome to Skip Happens, y'all. My name is Skip Clark, of course, the host of Skip Happens, and Skip was happening in a lot of different ways just a moment ago. And this poor young lady with me, she's all psyched about being on the podcast, but she's also psyched. She's got a big gig downtown Nashville tonight. So we're trying to squeeze all this together. I hate being rushed, but
we got all kinds of time.
We do. And I have Taylor Austin Dye with us here tonight. Did I get it right? I got it right.
Yes, sir. Yep, you got it.
Yes. How are you? It's so good to see you. We've never met until all this Skip Happening stuff happened. So
I'm good. It's been a good day. It's been nice here in Nashville. And just getting ready for Christmas.
I have to ask, you're not originally from Nashville though, right?
No, I'm originally from Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky. I love the accent. I can tell. I can tell absolutely. Wow. I love it. Now, everybody says, oh, Skip, you got a Syracuse accent, but I don't even know what that sounds like. You probably don't even realize that, do you? That the accent that
you have. Other than the fact that everybody tells me every time I open my mouth, I would not notice it. But you go back to my neck of the woods and they're way worse than me. So,
okay. What is your hometown?
Boonville, Kentucky.
Boonville. We have a Boonville here in upstate New York.
Really?
Yeah, we do. And they get a lot of snow. They get a lot of snow.
We get like a dust and a snow, and school's called off for a month. So,
yeah, I know. I've been in Nashville with that dusting before, and it's like I can remember waking up in the Hilton Hotel one morning and I had the radio on, and they're going through all these school closings and all this stuff was going on. I'm going, holy crap! It must have really snowed last night. Whip open the curtains, and I'm like going, there's nothing here.
We don't handle it well down here. We just don't know what to do.
No, I know. And I understand you don't have the equipment for the roads and all that but the way the weather is changing, it's just that I think you're getting more snow. You're getting more bad weather now than you've ever gotten before. And same thing here in the Northeast. So,
yeah.
But we're not talking about weather. We need to talk about you. And I love the hat. Back on my bullshit. I love that. Already. I'm like, and did I or did I not? When we came out, I said, I'm already liking this young lady. This is pretty cool. So are you in your own place right now with all those boots and the hats in the background?
Yep. This is my office.
I love it. How many pairs of boots do you have back there?
Gosh, I don't even.
Oh my gosh. Do you wear them all?
There's another shelf over there. Over there.
Oh my. Do you go to Boot Barn?
I get a little bit everywhere. Some are vintage, some are new, some are gifts from Ariat. So
yeah, I love Ariat. I got Ariat. Love them. Let's talk about you though. You've already on your sophomore album. You're coming out with new music. You just dropped a brand new song. You just made your Opry debut, and let's talk about that. In the minute I mentioned Opry, the smile on your face was like, "Yes, I did it."
Oh my gosh, best day of my life.
And was it Jamie Johnson that hooked you up with that got you up there, or who was that?
He was the one that called and made the official invitation.
That's what it was.
They had been, they'd seen me around and they had spoke with my manager about possibly getting me on the show, and he kept it a secret. My whole team kept it a secret from me for like 2 weeks, and I was ready to kill him because I knew something was fishy, but they wouldn't tell me what was going on. So when I finally figured it out, I forgave him,
I love it. What is it from an artist standpoint what is it like to walk out there on that stage and know that I ask everybody this and I always get a different answer. It's always, it's always good. It's just a little different in the way they answer it every single time. But you go out there, you stand in that circle. What is that feeling like?
Well, when I was in the dressing room before I was about to walk out, I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack. My heart was racing. I was like, I'm having chest pains. My mom was like, you need to calm down. Because it's like a huge deal for me. I mean, it's like my bucket list thing to do as a country artist. Mm-hmm. And but once I stepped in that circle, I was just like totally fine. Yeah. I was just trying to take it all in, like when I was closing my eyes, when I was singing, I was like, I need to open them because I want to see all this and really take it all in for the first time. But it was a feeling that I will never forget.
Now, this is the actual Opry House over by Opryland, correct?
Yes.
Now, have you played the Mother Church downtown?
The Ryman. No, I have not played the Ryman. That is the other bucket list place for me right now. So cool. Would love to be on that stage.
Cool. You've got some new music out. Like I said just a moment ago, you got your sophomore album out there. Mm-hmm. You're an artist. And the way I look at you and when I listen to the songs, I go, this woman has attitude. And I
I've
and
heard
I
that
love it.
before.
Yeah, yeah, it's you have heard that before? I love it. You know, and that's a good thing because that's what Austin Die is all about. And your attitude and how you go out there, sick of me. I mean, that song, that single, and that's the name of the album, right?
It is, yeah.
It is. So talk to us about that song a little bit.
Well, the idea of the song is the idea of the whole album is this is my second album. I'm kind of finding my way. I've, messed things up in the past and I've did things right, of course, but, I'm just still trying to navigate this scene. So I feel like the overarching theme is just kind of this um, you're taking responsibility for what you've done and you're trying to get better. And I thought, what better way to start off the album than Sick of Me? Because the hook is, I don't blame you. You say you're sick of me. Well, I'm sick of me. I'm sick of me too. Like I'm trying to get better. I'm working on myself, and I feel like that's a really good topic for a sophomore album, and
I
it
love it.
made sense.
I love it. And I'm sick of me. So it's just like, and that means I want to change. That means I want to do things a little bit different. I would
Right.
assume that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And you said you've made mistakes in the past, and who hasn't? I mean,
Of
that's how we
course.
all live and learn. How long have you been in Nashville, Taylor?
This will be my 7th year coming up in January.
And you're already on that sophomore album. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah,
really
I've only released one last year and one this year, so it's been kind of all of a sudden kind of happening kind of quick, which has been fun.
now. Are you afraid that it's happening too quick?
No, I ain't afraid of nothing.
No. Good. I see. That's the attitude. I love it. I love it. So, whereabouts in Nashville do you live? You don't have to tell me exactly where, but what side of town are you in?
We're in the north side just a little bit,
Is it up near Franklin?
Franklin South.
South, I see. All right, I'm in Syracuse. I'm
Yeah,
more
we're up,
local.
kind of in the, what do you say, Madison, Hendersonville, Old Hickory
Oh,
area.
Hendersonville, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hendersonville, yes,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
just recently had a streaker, so that's been interesting.
What? You had a streaker
A peeping Tom streaker. Yeah.
in your neighborhood.
Mhm.
So this guy or woman, whoever,
Guy,
was
yeah.
all right, totally naked,
Yeah.
running through your neighborhood. Was he, like, peeping in windows and stuff?
Yeah, mhm. Yep.
Not yours, I hope.
Well, we have a group on Facebook for our neighborhood,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden everybody starts posting pictures of this naked man from their ring cams. They're like, "What's going on?" So I'm like, "Oh my god." They eventually caught him like 3 days later outside the
Really?
McDonald's naked as a jaybird.
I've heard that line before. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, are you kidding? I thought that was a thing of the past. Now
Well, I would hope, but,
yeah.
unfortunately, it was like 2 houses down. I was like, "Oh my god." I was
Holy
sitting there
crap.
watching my cameras all night.
I know, I guess somebody, especially in your stature that, being a single well, are you married?
I am.
Uh-oh. Was your husband ready to kick the crap out of him?
He wasn't home at the time, when we found out about it, so yeah.
I guess we'll leave it at that. Let's
He
talk about
immediately went and tinted our door windows, like, he went and got this two-way tint or the one-way tint, that you can't
yeah.
see
Yes, yes,
in, but you can see out. Yeah, he
yes.
tinted the windows the morning after, so
Plus, I'd be putting cameras up. So,
yeah.
and I think almost I mean, I have them here at the house too, and I even have them here in my studio. So,
Oh, we've got
uh,
them everywhere, yeah.
yeah, I guess we have to nowadays. But let's talk about some of the other music that's on the album. Um, now there's how many tracks? 11?
11, yeah.
11 tracks on that album. Do you have a favorite or Sick of Me like the favorite? Because
Yeah,
I know
it changes every time I, like, listen through to him. Almost Oklahoma is one that I just
mhm,
really enjoy, like, I think it tells a really good story, and I love a story song, and, I like that one a lot. I love playing Little Misfortune live. It's just such a groovy song. But honestly, like I said, it changes every time.
mhm. What about songs like I think I made note here, Fake Ring, Poison in the Well? When I listened to those just earlier this evening, I could actually kind of felt like it was a little bit of Carrie Underwoodish.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Yeah. You know,
I get that sometimes. Yeah, I usually get
yeah.
her and Miranda Lambert, a little bit of Ashley McBride every now and then.
Mhm. How would you describe your music?
Well, I think it's kind of as much of an outlaw as a woman can get in today's industry. I
Mhm.
think it really leans outlaw. I think it leans Southern rock more than anything. I know there's always people that are quick to say, "Oh, this is not country, this is not country," but I think there's room for every kind of country.
I love that.
People said Leonard Skinner, like, I mean, obviously they're rock, but like that's just country to some people as it is Johnny Cash. You know what I mean? So
Exactly, exactly.
I think we lean a lot Southern rock and a little bit of outlaw.
So you talk about Skinner, though, that could be like Southern rock.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you not just rock, it's Southern rock. I love Skinner. I love
Yeah.
that stuff.
We got to open for them earlier this year and it was awesome.
I was gonna ask you about who you've been opening for. I know, did you open for Luke Combs too, or no?
We were at the stadium, so we were kind of his outdoor opener. Yeah.
Wait a minute, in Stadium, what, just over this past summer? Or
Yes. Hmm.
because we went to the Luke Combs show in Buffalo.
Oh, we were at the one in Ohio, in
Okay.
Cincinnati. Yeah.
And this was like on April 16th at a football stadium in upstate New York. Unheard of
Was
because
it
it
cold?
was it cold? I it's funny. We were all layered. Even the poor guys playing in the band on stage. I think it was Jordan Davis. It was Mitchell Tenpenny. It was Luke
Yep.
Holmes. And I was talking to Mitchell and he's like, dude, he goes, I just had layers of clothes on, and my poor guitar player, it had to be so, he goes, it had to be so hard to play when it's that cold with your fingers. And
Oh yeah.
plus your instruments got to go out of tune when it's like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the cold in general. So I do not enjoy playing at outdoor shows when it's, below 32 degrees. I'm out.
No, I don't even know why it was about that cold. I'm not kidding that day.
Well, that's a testament to their artistry, I guess.
Yes, it is. Let's talk about your songwriting a little bit. Did you write every song that's on that album, Sick of Me?
Yes, I did. Well, I did one cover song on the album, which is the script, Break Even.
Mhm.
But yeah, I write all my own stuff. I've never really cut a song that anybody else has pitched to me. I really just feel like my songs are kind of part of me and tell my story, and I always want to be in on the songs.
Mhm. Now you were talking about, playing out tonight. I know you've gotta head downtown here pretty quick, but, whereabouts are you playing?
So one of my buddies runs a songwriter round called
Mhm.
Smash Farms,
Okay.
and it's down at Live Oak in Midtown. And I actually have not got to play a lot of writer rounds this year because we've just been on the road so much. And so when he asked me to jump on this, I was actually really excited to do it. It's kind of his year in, go out with a bang, a bunch of people's on it, and it's going to be a party. So
Mm,
I was really excited for it. But yeah, I'm just playing some original songs, about an hour for my round, and
that's
gonna
so
hang
cool.
out.
I've been to the, is it the Tin Roof? I think they used to, or they do have, writers' rounds there.
There's one
Uh,
in every corner here.
yeah, I know, and there's a writer on every corner too, and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
then some, so but, and so many artists. How do you handle as an artist and somebody that's already on their sophomore album, but how do you handle when somebody says, "You're not for me," or you get a lot of no's as well as you get a lot of yeses, but how do you handle criticism?
I just literally don't care. Unless it's from somebody
Yeah.
that's, like, paying me or, not to use the old saying, but if they're I'm about to say. Do you know
Yeah,
the saying?
yeah.
Okay, well, that I really just don't care. Like, I get so many hate comments online and of course I've been told no by people in town, and that's fine. Like, I just keep on trucking, keep doing my thing. I've been so desensitized to it. When I was 16, I was on American Idol, and I got so much hate from that. Or no, I was 15, and ever since then, I was just like, don't care.
Really? And how did Idol go for you?
So it was the first year they lowered the age to 15,
Mhm,
and I auditioned in New Orleans, and I actually made it to like the top 300, I think, or something like that in Hollywood. Got through a bunch of celebrity auditions, so it was cool. It was an interesting experience.
yeah, I bet. I've heard a lot of good and bad. It's a kind of a reality television show, and, the
Yeah.
thing is, if you didn't make it to the top 10 doesn't mean you're not good. You're absolutely fantastic. You were too good. And I think Idol and those shows like to bring somebody on that isn't that good in the beginning, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they that isn't that good in the beginning, but they wanna make you good, and they know there's potential there, and then they make you into somebody.
Yeah, they know exactly what they want and what's trending right
Exactly.
now, and they want
Yeah.
someone they can mold to do whatever they say,
You were already there.
basically.
You were already there. I can,
Cute.
even if you were 15 or 16, and just look at what you've done already. So,
Thank you.
yeah. What is, when you play out, does your husband come down and hang out? How does all that work?
Well, my husband is my drummer and my tour
Oh,
manager.
I guess that takes care of that question.
So, he can't really get out of it.
I love it. I see. I was that kind of leading into what he does. So obviously he's a musician as well.
Yes.
So is that all he does?
He works, like, part-time as a CVICU nurse manager.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
So he's very smart with all that stuff. I don't even know what something with hearts is all I
Yeah.
know what he does.
No, no, that's awesome. And he can still be there with you, which is
Mhm.
really cool. If you weren't Taylor, if you weren't doing music, what do you think you'd be doing?
I would love to be well, does radio count
Yeah. You want to come
as
on the
music?
radio?
No, I used to have a radio show, after I graduated college in Central Kentucky. Love that job.
Yeah.
But I know that's still kind of in the music world, so if not music, I would say, like, cosmetology,
Okay. All right.
makeup, all that stuff.
But still radio. I mean, being an artist is one thing, being on the radio is another.
Okay, well, then I'd say radio for sure.
Yeah, and I always, because I'm on the radio side of things and I've been doing this a long, long, long time, and now doing the podcast thing as well, that radio, we help each other. It's great artists like you that make us sound great to our listeners, and it kind of works both ways. So,
Oh, I love going on a good radio show. It's one
yeah,
of my favorite things to
it's
do.
always a lot of fun. It's always
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I do it every afternoon. Well, I'm actually on vacay this week because of Christmas, but
Oh, nice.
yeah, very nice. And speaking of that, how do you handle Christmas and the holidays? Do you get to go home?
I think we get to go home for one day. Usually, I don't have any brothers or sisters or anything, and it's just
Okay.
me and my mom and my cousin, my aunt. So I will just usually stay here, and then my mom comes down to party with us for New Year's Eve, and we kind of make that a few day thing. Get
Nice.
tickets to a good show or some
Yeah,
rooftop, or just do something fun. Then
exactly. Just
we
be
don't even have our
careful on the
tree
roof.
up. I don't know if we're going to get our tree up. I have to leave for New York at 4 a.m. So
What? So,
yeah.
where are you going to the city, I would assume?
Yeah, doing some stuff with Fox News and
I
Jimmy
love
Fallon, his show.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah, he's
great.
a he's a friend, and he asked me to come be on the show again, so this will be my 3rd time this year.
Oh, cool. That is awesome. Well, and, I read that you just signed with Warner Chappell.
I did.
How exciting is that?
It's been incredible. I
It's
mean,
open up
I'm
doors.
still kinda new over there. I'm kinda learn the ropes and everything, but, just met some incredible writers, and we've written some good songs already, so I'm excited to see what 2025 brings for that.
Now you're talking about writing songs, and you put out your sophomore album, and, like we said, that's only 11 tracks. Do you have a lot of songs in the closet, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I write at least once a week,
Yeah.
and then next month, I think I've got, like, I don't know, 15 writes scheduled or something crazy, and I'm just always writing. Just, you gotta write a lot of songs to get at least one good one. So,
No, and when you write a song, are you pretty quick with it? Because I talk to some artists and they say, I can write a song in 20 minutes. I don't know how, but
I could. It'd
you
probably be
could,
shit,
but
but
then but then it seems like those songs that'll take forever to get done aren't really the good songs. And sometimes the good songs are the ones that, you did in just a matter of, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, like 20 minutes or so.
well, no, I mean, one of my most popular songs that has been out, well, 2 of them actually, "Water Me Down" was
Mhm.
written in about 45 minutes, and "Rest in Peace," I mean, the total writing time was maybe an hour and a half, because we just like to sit and yap instead of actually writing the song. But, yeah, I mean, it just depends, sometimes I work on a song for a year, and I just,
Mhm, mhm,
I wanna get it perfect or something, but, a lot of the times we can if we're really on a roll, we can knock her out in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I would say.
mhm. Well, what's your hometown like? If I was to take a drive from Syracuse and go to your hometown of Boonville, Kentucky, what would be the first thing I would see as I drive into your town?
Well, there's really not anything to see. There is the courthouse in the middle, and there's the courthouse square, and then there's a diner, the dairy bar, the grocery store, and the gas station, and
That's all
that's
you
it.
need. That's all you need.
We don't have any chain restaurants. We got one stoplight recently.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
We got a dollar store, Dollar General, so there's that.
See them all over the place. We got a few of them here within a mile of
Yeah.
each other. So yeah, no,
Like
but
an
they're
hour to
okay.
the nearest Walmart, so
Really?
yeah,
How'd you get that lucky?
you know?
No, I'm just kidding. But I was trying to get in there the other night and it was packed. So
Well, ain't that the truth?
cool. So I'm trying to think. If we want to get your music, where can we go? We can download it. Can we go to a website? I'm sure it's on all the socials and all that
It's
good
on
stuff.
all platforms, Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Amazon Music, anything. It's just under Taylor Austin Dye. You can buy it on iTunes. You can listen to it on YouTube. You can
Everywhere.
go to my TikTok and listen to me
Everywhere.
everywhere, everywhere.
And
And I'm Taylor Austin Dye everywhere. It's very easy.
so do you do all of your own social media?
I do. Yeah.
You do. That's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of work because your numbers are pretty high, which is pretty impressive. The
Thank you.
downloads and see, all that. It's just amazing. And it's really amazing to know that you do it all yourself. Does TikTok play a big role in what you do? Do you feel?
I mean, yeah, it's always in the back of my mind. I don't ever think, oh, I'm going to write a song for TikTok. But it definitely is always kind of there. Like, after I've written a song, I think, oh, well, this might be cool if I posted this with this, or, it's always
Mhm.
kind of, I have that brain where it's kind of like stirring on marketing because I have a business degree too. And I just really find it interesting to like the business side of things and the marketing side of things. So I'm kind of like, both sides of my brain are like this all the time.
I get it. Where did you get your degree?
Georgetown College.
Oh, very cool. Very
Yep.
cool.
I
Yeah.
did vocal performance and business.
Yeah. And talking about vocal performance, have you had voice training and all that
Well, in college, I was
in
classically
college?
trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you took it beyond that though, but
No,
that's
no.
cool. That's cool. Well, it shows you do a
It
great
was
job.
helpful. Yeah, it was, breath control and everything is important in any genre, so it helped.
Mhm. Describe what it's like if I want to go see Taylor Austin die. I'm going to go to the show. What am I going to see?
Well, it's rowdy.
I
I'll tell
love
you
it.
that.
It's cool.
I stage dived a couple weeks ago.
You stage dived.
I did. I told you it was rowdy.
Oh my god, that's
It was
crazy.
incredible. No, we do all originals, of course. We'll slide in one cover every now and then. And then I always do a free meet and greet after the show. I stay until I see everybody. Sometimes that's 30 minutes, sometimes that's 2 hours. It just depends. And we do shots and we drink beer and sing songs. I
That's
mean,
my
that's
type of show.
about
That's my type
that's
of show.
about it.
We have the country radio seminar coming up in February. I don't know if
Radio.
you're going to be bouncing around or not, but I've been doing that for well over 20 years. But I'm always looking for new artists and kind of say hello. If I get them on the podcast, it's always nice to meet too.
Yeah, I think I'll be around in February for sure.
Yeah, it's towards the middle, towards the end.
I've got it in my
February.
calendar, so I
Yeah, I
may
think
see you
it's like
there.
the 19th or something like that. So, but anyways, I'm not going to keep you on. It's just I know you got to go to the show.
Oh,
You got
you're good.
you got a lot going on. So, all right, if we're good, we're
Yes,
good.
indeed.
Okay. I'll I say describe a day in the life of Taylor Austin Dye.
Well, I mean, that could be anything. Lord have mercy. Usually, okay, so show day. If you wanted to have a show day,
Okay.
basically we would get up. If the show's say it's in Kentucky, we'll get up at 6 a.m., load the van, load the trailer, everybody out, sound check at 2, sound check 2 to 4, then get dinner, then go back to the hotel, be back to the venue by like 7, show at 8, meet and greet at 9:30, and then however long that goes.
Ah, it's a
And
long,
then we'll find a bar and head out there. But
a
it's an all
long
day
day.
event.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. So do you see any major tours coming up for you or tying in with anybody in 2025?
We're hoping to. We're always keeping that option open, but I am looking to do some more headlining stuff in
Cool.
the beginning of the year to surround the album and some other stuff we got going on. So
Mhm.
there definitely will be a lot more live shows coming up.
And what about hitting up radio? Do you have a team helping you out with that?
Well, knock on wood, we're working on it.
Cool. There's some good people there that definitely can help you. So,
There are. I've met so many great people, and we're just hoping we can find the right fit.
mhm. Do you drive a truck?
I drive, well, I have a truck, but I drive a RAV4.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's
Very
cool.
practical, you
That's
know.
cool. Yeah.
I have an '87 Chevy square body, that
Nice.
I have it at home. It just needs a little bit of work.
It's all right. It's in the
But
barn. It's good.
yeah, it's good. I drove it every day to high school, so
Yeah, but you don't wanna get rid of that. If you've had that, can you think of probably the memories with that?
I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it. Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I mean? Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Exactly. So, well, anyways, it's been great chatting with you a little bit.
Mhm.
Tell me about wait a minute before I let you go. One thing more. What about your ride and dies, man? You got a dedicated
Oh my
fan
gosh.
club, and I love that ride or die.
They
Eh,
are the best. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been crazy. I kind of started the whole ride or die thing during COVID, during TikTok days when I would go live like a couple days a week.
Mhm.
And I would start seeing the same people on there every week. And I started, developing a friendship with them.
Love it.
And then they started becoming friends with each other. And then when shows came back and we were back to normal, all these people started meeting each other for the first time in public. And now they've made like best friends with each other. And they will travel like 18 hours together to like go to one of my shows. And they're always just like bringing me gifts and just being so
Oh my god,
supportive.
that's
And
so cool.
I mean, they are, I don't even know what I did to deserve them, but they are good people.
That's well, they support you, and that's cool. They love your music. They love what you do. You know what? And I think most of all, they love your attitude. I
I
mean,
hope
you're
so.
just, the one that goes out there and lets it all loose on stage.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty cool.
somebody's got to do it.
And I don't think I've ever had a woman on my podcast that had a hat on that says back on my bullshit. So I love that. Yes. Will you wear that tonight in the show?
I got my show clothes on. I'm ready.
Love it. I love it.
Got my Marlboro necklace, my
Oh,
badass
look
necklace.
at you. Ready to go. Ready to go. You know what? It's just great having a short conversation with you. I'd love to spend more time, but I know you do have to get downtown and the traffic in Nashville. We all know it's not what it
Lord,
used to be. What used
pray
to
for
be.
me.
I will, because I do know I've been there quite often. And to get from the airport downtown used to be a 20-minute ride. Now it's almost an hour and a half, depending on time of day.
It's not
So
fun.
it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So, it's been a pleasure. I want you to get downtown, have a great show, kick some ass,
Thank
go for
you.
it. And I look forward to hearing more of your music. And let's get it on the radio. That's what we
Do
need to do.
it.
Let's do it. You
Thanks
deserve
for
it.
having me.
Absolutely. Taylor Austin Die. There she is. And
Bye, y'all.
ride or die. I love that too. All right. Have a great night, my friend. Stay
See
right
ya.